Hello there everyone, this is Calvix96 HD, and this is day 6 to Ghosts, 6 days to Ghosts, countdown, all that funny shit. So today we're going over perks, it's some gameplay from Modern Warfare 2, and if you notice a trend, we're going from older codes to newer codes, and I don't have Call of Duty 4, maybe if I can borrow it from someone, then I'll show it to you in the end, but from now we're just going to go from World at War to Black Ops 2 and then another Black Ops 2 gameplay because otherwise we won't finish it. But never mind, we're going over perks today. So there is a new perk system in Call of Duty Ghosts. So it works differently and I think it's really fresh and exciting. I've gone over the list a few times and it seems there is for some of the things that used to be one-sided perks like overpowered ones, there seem to have been really counters to them now. So I think that's good. So it's not like you run flak jacket and no one with equipment can do anything to you. That's not the case anymore. You can counter that in some way, so that's good. So let's jump right in. There's a new system. There's 7 categories in perks: speed, handling, stealth, awareness, resistance, equipment, and elite. And they all do something different, and they all aid you in the way they are stated. So the way you choose perks is completely different now because there used to be 3 tiers and now there are 7. So a perk costs a certain amount of points between 1 and 5, and on a standard class with your primary, your secondary, your lethal, and your tactical, you will have 8 points to spend on perks. You can do this any way you want. So if you want all your 8 points to be into stealth, you can do that. You can be the most stealthy player on the map. If you want all your points to go to speed because you like to run around while ADSing really fast and reload really fast, you can do that. So, it's really, you can really get some variety in your classes now, and I really like that. So I hope they keep Infinity Ward keeps an eye on this because there may be a lot of overpowered combinations, so they might tweak how some perks work together with another perk, but there is a way to get more perk points. So you can remove your secondary, lethal, or tactical equipment to add another point. You cannot remove your primary weapon as far as I've seen, but you can remove your secondary, lethal, and tactical to give you up to 11 perk points. So yeah, that's basically how it works. So let's jump right in. The first category we're going over is speed. There's five speed perks. I think there's 5 for everything. Yes, there is. So the first up for speed is ready up. This perk just makes your weapon ready faster after sprinting, and this perk costs 1 point. The next perk up is sleight of hand, which is exactly as it used to be. It halves your reload time, and it costs 2 points. Agility, which is the next perk up the list, is basically lightweight. It costs 2 points and it's just lightweight. You just move faster. Then we have marathon, which is just as it was, unlimited sprint. Costs 2 points as well. And then there's stacker, which is from the same as Modern Warfare 3 and does what the stock does in Black Ops 2. You will move faster while aiming down sights. There is some conflicting information on how much points the fifth perks in each tier cost. On some images it shows 2 and some sources state 3, so just keep in mind 2 or 3 points for the last one. I'll go with 3 points just because they're the last one in line, so they may be the most expensive ones. After speed you get the handling perk. Handling perks, sometimes you could confuse them with speed because they speed up how some things are done, like sleight of hand. But there's also perks that increase ranges or something. So the first perk up in handling is strong arm, which allows you to throw equipment farther, which is 1 point, which costs 1 point, of course. Then on the go, this is reload while sprinting, so you can run and sprint at the same time. So a lot like how you can already in Battlefield without anything. Then there's reflex, which allows you to swap weapons faster and recover from throwing equipment faster. Which is 2 points. On the go is 2 points as well, by the way. Steady aim increases hipfire accuracy, which is 2 points as well. Steady aim has been in every Call of Duty ever, and it's never changed, so why would it? quick draw, it's just faster ADS, just like the quick draw grip and quick draw from Modern Warfare 3, which also is 2 or 3 points. Then there's stealth. They all give you some form of stealthiness, and so the first up is takedown. If you kill an enemy, normally they show like this skull of the enemies get a skull on the map where their teammates died. Now if you kill them, that skull is not there, so the enemies don't know where you killed someone, which doesn't compromise your location and will give you a higher chance of evading enemies, of course, which costs 1 point. Then we get Blind Eye. Air support and sentry kill streaks can't target you when you're using this, and you're also immune to Oracle systems. I'm not sure what this is. It's a kill streak, I believe, but I'm not sure exactly how. So we'll go over that in the next episode, and we'll find out how Blind Eye interacts with this. Blind Eye costs 2 points. The third perk for stealth is Dead Silence. You walk, jump, and sprint almost silently, which costs 2 points. Then there's Incog. It resists you to targeting systems like the thermal side motion sensor target, like something like a target finder, I believe, and it costs 3 points. And then there's Off the Grid, which makes you immune to the SATCOM and the ping perk, which costs 3 points as well. Then we go to the awareness tier. The first perk in awareness is Recon, and that's just the same as it was in Modern Warfare 3. Enemies damaged by explosives can be seen some way. It's not specified exactly how. It says through objectives, so I'm not sure if that's like through walls or through objects or on the minimap. It's 1 point. Then there's Scavenger. It's similar to everything before. I don't know why this is awareness, but it replenishes everything. So all your ammo, well, it replenishes your ammo for your primary and secondary and lethals and tacticals. Then there's Amplify, which is somewhat of a counter to Dead Silence. It's awareness, but so it makes enemy sounds louder. And I'm interested to see whether like when you use Dead Silence and an enemy uses Amplify, that you know, it cancels out the effects of both perks, so that it's just normal sound. I hope it works that way, because I think that's the most fair way to make that work. And then that's 2 points. For the next perk, we get Sitrep. It's just Engineer from Black Ops 2. You can see enemy equipment through walls, glowing red. It's 2 points. And then there's Wiretap, which is kind of a special perk, because it makes enemy SATCOMs count towards your team's SATCOM stack. And SATCOM stack in a way that one of them, if you have one of them on a map, you can see enemy locations when your teammates can see them. When you have 2, it works like a UAV. When you have 3, it's faster. And when you have 4, it is an advanced UAV, like from Modern Warfare 3. So if your team has 1 and you are using Wiretap, and the enemy has 3 SATCOMs, then you can see an advanced UAV on your map. I don't think this works for your benefits for your entire team. It's just for you. Then which is 3 points. Then there's Resistance. So they give you resistance to some sort of thing, equipment, whatever. So first up is Resilience. It's immunity to falling damage, except for when you fall from a lethal fall. So if you jump from any height that doesn't normally kill you, you will not get any damage. But as soon as you jump off a height that normally kills you, you will still die. So I think this is quite fair. I think this is a better perk than it worked before, because you could jump off ridiculous heights and just hear your legs crack and nothing happening, and this just works better, and it's 1 point. Then there's Painkiller. It allows you to regenerate health faster, and when I first saw Painkiller, I jumped up a bit because I thought it would like give you extra health because of Painkiller from Modern Warfare 2. Gladly it's not. I think this is a really good perk for objective kind of players, you know, players who really like to go capping flags, well, running into blitz points more now. And then there's Stopper, which is just toughness, reduces flinch when shot. Both of the aforementioned perks are 2 points. Then there's Tac Resist. It's just Tac Mask. It protects against tactical grenades. It's 2 points. And there's Blast Shield, which halves all explosive damage on you. And now there is some sort of a counter to this, and it's a perk that many people thought overpowered in Modern Warfare 2, and it's up next in the equipment category, but it's a very expensive perk. So Blast Shield costs 2 points. Then there's equipment perks, which is the second to the second to last perk tier. It's the first name is extra tactical. The name says it all. There's no indication of how many extra tacticals it gives you, but it costs 1 point. Then there's extra lethal. The name says it all. It gives you an extra some a or some extra lethals. It costs 2 points. Then there's fully loaded, which is like Scavenger Pro from previous games. You start off with extra magazines for your weapon. So instead of having 1 in your weapon and like 3 outside, you'll have 1 in your weapon and 5 outside of your weapon. So it'll allow you to sustain longer without using Scavenger. Fully loaded costs 2 points. Then there is extra attachment. You can choose 1 extra attachment for both your primary and your secondary weapon. This is 3 points, and it's really useful if you are one of those guys that always uses a primary and a secondary, and you like to have multiple attachments on it. So it's really it's got many uses, and it may need some tweaking. Maybe they need to split the perk up, but for now I think it's a really bright and fresh idea. And then the last equipment perk is Danger Close. Yes, Danger Close. It increases all explosive damage to the point where the outside of the blast radius of a frag grenade can kill you. Which sounds ridiculous, but it's the perk costs 4 points, and Blast Shield is a very popular perk. I think it will be a very popular perk. It was in Black Ops 2, and I think it will be in Modern Warfare or in Ghosts. And I think it's good to have a counter to something that makes you immune to grenades. And I hope those two things like even each other out, just as I want that silence and amplify to do. And then there's elite perks, and those are really some of those are really strange. So the first one is Gambler, and Gambler gives you any random perk, and this can even be one that you've already selected. So you can have toughness or what is it? Stopper and painkiller, and you could get stopper again from Gambler. So I'm not sure if it doubles the effect or just doesn't stack, but you can get a perk you already have. This is 1 point, so you could use Gambler and you can spawn and just randomly get Danger Close, and you've only spent 1 point. But probably the odds of getting Danger Close are really slim. Then up next is Hardline. It's been known throughout Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. Kill streaks require 1 less kill, and this perk is 2 points. Then there is Ping, which has a counter, which is off the grid, and Ping is after you kill an enemy, you get a radar ping that reveals nearby enemies on your minimap. Next is Overkill. As always, gives you an extra primary weapon. So instead of a secondary, you get a primary, and you can run a submachine gun sniper, or assault rifle shotgun, or sniper shotgun, if that's how you like to play, or if that's the role you're supposed to play for your team or something. And the last perk on the list is Deadeye, and it's a bit strange. I'm not sure what they mean, but consecutive kills. So I figure kill streaks give you a chance to cause critical strikes. So like your bullet does like maybe 5 more damage than normal. So you may go from a 4-shot kill to a 3-shot kill because of luck, because you are on a high kill streak, because you've shown that you can already do it. So I think it's okay. It costs 5 points, so basically you've lost like more than half of your perk points already when using this. So I hope you understand now how perks work. I certainly do, and I'm really interested in seeing this in the game. I thank you for watching, thank you for following this, and tomorrow we'll go over kill streaks and some of the things that are not clear in this topic, or for what perks do. You will have been cleared up on them. You'll know what to do, what to expect, what they do, and how the perks or kill streaks work in Call of Duty Ghosts. So thank you for watching. I'm Calvix96 HD. Thanks for sticking in this long video of 15 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm out.